If you're making money providing services as a solo side hustle, you could be sitting on a gold mine. You could be making a lot more money and doing less work. I'm Doc John, the Entreprofessor. I'm an entrepreneur and I teach entrepreneurship at a major university. One question I'm often asked is whether a small side hustle could be expanded into an agency or even a world domination startup. In this video, I'll show 4 simple steps you can take to transform any service-oriented side hustle into a thriving agency that provides the same kind of service to an increasingly large customer base. Let's get into it. Your solo side hustle may just be a simple way to make some extra cash, but it could have a lot more potential than you realize. Here are 4 simple steps you can take to earn more while working less. Number 1, identify the type of solo side hustle you have. Are you a simple service that saves people time, but most people are capable of doing the work? This could be like cleaning or laundry or landscaping or car detailing. Are you B, a service that takes some skill, but those with a good foundation of experience could learn how to do it your way? Or is it C, are you an expert service that has taken you years to learn and develop the skills necessary and perhaps special licensing or certifications to be able to deliver value? If it's A and it's a simple service, you can likely hire some part-time help to help you deliver faster and to serve more customers at the same time. If it's B, you could bring on an apprentice with the basic skills and experience necessary to learn and be able to do some or much of the work that you're doing and potentially get better at it over time to serve more people. And if it's C and you have an expert service, consider building packaged offerings that you, along with perhaps 1 or 2 other experts like you, could offer with the support of other types of resources who are doing the surrounding activities needed to ensure a consistent, high-quality experience. Number 2, come up with a very specific set of standard operating procedures for your services, particularly those that are in high demand. This may start out by dividing all of the individual services that you deliver and categorizing them by the amount of demand there is for each and how much time or effort is involved in delivering to these customers. And finally, how much you can charge for the service. Ideally, you want to start with those that are in high demand, that have a low effort or cost to deliver and have a high value to customer, hence higher fees. Then find one person who is interested in working with you and test your standard operating procedures with this individual. See how easily your process can be repeated by someone else. Step number 3, create product bundles that allow you to position service levels in your offer to customers. Think in terms of small, medium, large, or bronze, silver, gold, or basic, standard, premium. You get the idea. To the degree possible, begin to staff your offerings with part-time contract resources that are commensurate with the skills and experience of your helpers. It's best to work alongside part-time contractors while they learn to follow the standard operating procedures exactly. You'll want to establish a scorecard that you can use to evaluate each project for quality control and for training and development purposes. You'll also want to establish a customer satisfaction survey to send to customers after every job. This will give you the ability to connect back to the performance of each individual on your team and make sure customers are getting a consistent and high quality experience every time. Step number 4, automate the workflow related to customer delivery. Use a scheduler like Calendly or VimCal. Use email sequences to follow up and to give updates. Set up a process to automatically send customer experience surveys and other data collection vehicles to make sure you're getting feedback along the way. Also consider using automation tools like Zapier to let people know about future offers, ask for referrals, or to try to stay engaged with customers so you can continue to serve them in ways that brings them value. Standard operating procedures, or SOPs, can be as simple as a bulleted list of steps to ensure that customer engagement and service delivery is the same every single time. Then you can recruit, train, and manage part-time or even full-time contractors or employees, focusing on the process and quality rather than spending all of your time delivering on every project. Eventually, you can even hire an operations manager to keep the wheels turning while you focus on growing the business. With these 4 simple steps, you can start growing your side hustle into a substantial revenue stream today. If you'd like to hear a great example of a side hustle that turned into a substantial company, check out my recent interview with Jeff Teschke, the founder of Forge 3, who started out building websites for friends and small businesses that needed to put up their first website, and eventually grew to be one of the largest subscription model services to provide websites to insurance agencies. Jeff's story is a great example of how these 4 simple principles can work for any side hustle business if you're willing to lean in and start to systematize the way you deliver value. Keep going.